guys, it's Miss Kristen.
Hi.
We are here to do the badge today for My Family Story. I'm so excited to do this badge because I'm obsessed with my family and I'm just excited to do this one for everybody. Before we get started though, we're going to do the Girl Scout Promise together. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Good job. All right, girls. So my family story. Every family has stories. It's good to share them so you know who helped make you who you are. Do this badge to find out more about the people you love and who love you. That's your family. So inside is kind of like the other badges we've been doing. You have this book that we gave you, and inside there's different steps, and you can do one of the steps. On each step you can do one of them, or you can do all three of them or two of them, whatever you want to do. Also, before we get started, I want to tell everyone that I hope you had a super happy Christmas with your family. And I can't believe it's almost New Year's, and I just hope that you guys are having a good time, and we miss seeing you. So I just wanted to let you know that, and we're going to get started. Okay, so the first thing, and you can follow along in your book if you'd like, family traditions. A tradition is something you do again and again. Traditions can help bring families closer together. Does your family have any special traditions? So Caitlin, do we have any special traditions?
Yeah, so around Christmas, on Christmas Eve, we open up pajamas, my three sisters and I.
Three sisters?
No, my two sisters and I. And
what do we do on birthdays?
We hang paper plates up around the house for birthdays.
And that became, because when I was a little girl, my mom didn't have any white construction paper or any big posters to hang on the wall for birthday one year. So she got paper plates out from the cabinet and she hung paper plates up with tape on the walls and windows. And ever since then, we put paper plates up for different holidays. It's just kind of something, like if it's Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, birthdays, and people come over and they think it's funny, but it's just something that's become so normal to us. So that's just become a tradition.
Yeah, and around the holidays, we go to our grandmas and grandpas, and we give them candy.
Yes, because our great-grandma, her great-grandma, my grandma, she always made candy around the holidays, and she kept a log of it, and we just found it recently, and she made 900 peanut clusters in 2016. She kept it all the way back from 2000, but that was the most she made, was 900, and just a few days she made 900 peanut clusters. Okay, so step 1, explore family stories. The first thing we can do, you can read 2 stories starring families. There's different books that you can read, so that's one step or option. Another is watch a family story. Watch a movie together or 2 different TV shows about families. What movie do we watch together?
We watch Inside Out.
Yes, we love Disney Plus, and we're always watching fun movies on there together. But Inside Out has become one of our favorite, I think. I love the story that it tells, and it's just showing about emotions and, being okay with who you are, and I just really think that sends a good message. So that was what we could do. We can check that one off. We watched a family story, watched Inside Out, and we can pick another one tonight. Share family stories with friends. In your brownie group, share a story about your family, then listen to other girls. So around your parents, who you're with, or your siblings, share different stories with them. You guys can tell stories about your grandparents or your cousins or your siblings, and just have fun with it and tell stories with each other. Family story questions. How are families the same? How are they different? Are families like your own? All families are different. It could be a mom and a dad. You can have a grandparent raising you. There's just so many different ways that families are. It's not always about being blood related. It's about just being close, and family is who's around you and who raised you and who's teaching you the right ways in life. Okay, step 2. Know where your family is from. Ask about a festival, holiday, or event. Learn what that day is special. How do you have fun with people on that day? So I guess it's more about finding out what different countries you're from, or where your family's from, and in states or towns where your family comes from. So it's about different cultures. My grandma was into genealogy, so she had all kinds of information about our family. Before I was married, I was Kristen Chafee. And we derived from the Old French and German. And my grandma has tons of paper that she kept that told all about our families. And we did it all the way back a long time, but I remember she told me that one of the presidents, Ulysses S. Grant, that his daughter married someone by the last name of Chafee. So very long, long way down the road, we were related to Ulysses S. Grant. And Kaylin, we are Sherwoods because I married her dad. So Sherwood, and Sherwood derives from England. So you can ask your parents because everyone is from different places. So you maybe ask your parents, like where do we come from? And they can tell you more about that. Ask about a family recipe. So like I said, my grandma actually passed away this past year, and she left tons of recipe cards, like in a huge box, probably over 100 recipe cards. They were really old. Some of them still had like food on them from when she was holding them and handling them. But I actually got a couple of those, and I took pictures, so I want to pass those down to my children someday.
Yeah, like peanut butter balls and peanut clusters.
Yeah, but there was like a tuna casserole, and there was different types of meatloaf, and just all kinds of food. Some recipes I've never heard of. They were different, but they were from a long time ago that were passed on to her.
Yeah, like desserts and stuff.
You love desserts. All right, step 3, make a story tree. And in the book, it shows you the story tree. So you can go, I'd probably have your mom or dad help you with this, just so they can let you know if you're not sure of a relative or not. It says use the story tree, draw your family on the story tree, write their special detail on one of your journal pages. So you can go through and you can talk about your cousins or your brother or your sister or aunts or uncles, and then put one little fun detail about them. And it shows example. Grandma Elf once met a unicorn. Brownie Elf loves making new friends. Cousin Cloudberry loves to paint. So you just put like a fun fact or detail about a person in your family, and that'll be a lot of fun. You can also extend it, get a different piece of paper, and keep writing, because I'm sure you have lots of family members. All right, step number 4. Find an object that means something to your family. Ask about an old photo, talk about an object that has been handed down, or an object that belongs to a faraway family member. And we actually have some here. Kaylin will show you.
This is a
trinket box.
A trinket box, and you can put like pictures or anything that means something to you.
And this was from her grandpa, and he got it when he was a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave this to the girls. You can tell it's older, kind of marked up, but it's fun. And the girls, she had stuff in it she took out, but they just kind of keep fun little things in here. So that's a trinket box. And then also, I have this fun teapot. Be careful.
That was from our grandma.
That was my grandma's, Kaylin's great-grandma, and it's a teapot. So it's just special. My other grandma passed away this past year, and we went through, and she was giving that to me. So it's a really special teapot that I keep in a hutch, also that was from my grandma. Lots of things in the house from my grandma's. And then another thing, this is called Family Treasures, and this is a poetry book. And my grandpa Chafee, he was part of the poetry club in Peoria. And here's a picture of him, actually. This is my grandpa and my grandma. And he wrote hundreds of poems, and my grandma actually had this published. So every night we read a poem, usually more than one, of my grandpa's. But my grandma had hundreds of these published and made, and she gave them out to friends and family or people she'd come across. And it's amazing. There's a poem in here. He wrote one about Girl Scouts. I might have to find it, and I might post it on Facebook, but I think there was one about Girl Scouts. And it's about the cookies. I'll have to find it, but I know that he had one. So those are just things that are passed down to you, or your parents might have, that one day you might get, but it's just things that mean something, and they're special to you because it was from a grandma or a great-grandma or a great uncle or someone who lives far away. Maybe they sent you something in the mail, and it just means something to you, and you hold on to that and take care of it. Also, it says make a family scrapbook. The girls actually got scrapbook for Christmas, and they've been wondering, what can we put in our scrapbook? So I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Put your pictures of your family. You could draw pictures in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we have stickers to go in it, too.
Lots of stickers. Step number 5, share your family story. You can have a family tree potluck party where everyone brings a different food dish and tells a story that she learned about her family. Make a family crest. In some countries, each family has a crest. A crest is a picture that uses colors and symbols to show what's important to the family. Think of what's important to your family. Draw your own crest. So that's something that would actually be pretty fun. I found this one online. It's the Sherwood crest. But you can hear me. I'm getting it on the wrong one. See how they make it like that shield, and then they just draw around it with your last name. That'd be kind of fun. You can make it on a paper and make your own family crest with your last name at the bottom. You could also become pen pals with another member of your family. So someone that lives further away, someone who doesn't maybe have any kids or any family that lives nearby. I have an uncle who lives in Ohio, and he loves video chatting Kaylin, Carly, and Cassidy because he doesn't have any kids or any family near him. So sometimes we just send him pictures in the mail. Their great-grandpa, he lives in Michigan, and he just loves getting things in the mail. We sent him... What did we send him?
We sent him paintings that we drew
Yeah,
him.
and pictures.
Of our dog.
Because it was his dog.
Uh-huh.
But he couldn't have him, so we have him now. We actually, what did we do? We had someone take him some chocolate milk through like a third party, and they sent him some chocolate milk, just something to make him smile.
Brownies.
And some brownies. Just something to make him smile. So yeah, I think family is just so important, and you should learn about your family, where you're from, just being together and that sense of community. And yeah, also for this badge, that Kaylin already made it, but you guys got a picture frame and paint and little jewel stickers that I hope you like. This is Kaylin. She painted it. We put a picture of our family. It's her aunt and uncle, their dog, twins, my dad, and our family. And then behind it, we have one with her other grandma and grandpa. So yeah, I thought this would be a fun project, and this is all about family. So put your family in there. Whatever you want to put that makes you happy and is part of your family, you put that in your picture frame. And also, ending this, I hope you guys enjoyed your bags. And in the bag, we put a letter in there stating that Miss Kristen and Miss Melanie aren't going to be we're not going to be the troop leaders next year for Girl Scouts. So I'm hoping that another mom or dad or someone in this troop, I hope that someone can step up and be the troop leader. But yeah, we're going to be moving to the suburbs of Chicago, and that's where my sister and my brother live and their families, and they have twins, their cousins, and I'm going to miss living here. I really am. I'm going to miss not seeing you guys and seeing your parents, but...
I'm going to miss you guys too.
Aw, but it's just going to be for the best, and I hope you guys have so much fun when you can finally get back together in person. And I'm only a phone call away, a text, a video chat, whatever you guys want. We're always here, and I hope we can keep in contact. But we're going to be moving in March, and I think Miss Melanie is going to finish off the school year with you guys. And then hopefully the fall of 2021, you'll have a new leader and co-leader. So thank you guys. I've had so much fun the past few years with you guys, and we've done a lot of fun stuff. I think my favorite was when we did the slime and pizza party. It was a mess and it was crazy, but it was so much fun. And I just love seeing you guys smile and learning and making friendships, because that's literally what's all about for Girl Scouts. So I hope you guys had fun, and yeah, go talk to your family and learn about it. And I hope you have so much fun with your picture frame and design it however you like. All right? Bye, girls.
Bye.